Hey, what is going on, Scorpios? Butch Tarot here. I am going to do your 1 week read. It is a general read, so it may not resonate with everyone. It is for your sun, moon, rising, and your Venus. For all you cross watchers, roles can be reversed. Always feel free to comment down below. We are going to use the horror tarot. I did graduate. I just want you to know that. I learned how to read good. Anyway, with all that being said, let's get it. Universe, what is going on for Scorpios? What message do we have for Scorpios? All right, Scorpios. So the first thing I feel like there is someone coming your way, and this is someone, I mean, there's this commanding presence. You're going to know who this is the moment you meet them. I feel like there's going to be a lot of fiery energy between the two of you. It's going to be very hot very quickly. Very hot. There's a lot of physical attraction with this person in the beginning. I feel like, this is intense. I'm starting to sweat a little bit. We got the Knight of Wands. As soon as they saw you, they had to have you. They had to take their shot. It's very impulsive. I feel like this person doesn't waste any time with flirting. I feel like they're coming right at you. With this card, it says passion, adventure, impulse, inspired action. They couldn't help themselves. They really couldn't help themselves. Now, they're chasing you. And it's not about, there's a lot of physical energy. Like I said, it's very intense. But they continue to chase. It's not about just getting you once. It's about continuously being with you. That's the difference here. We have the Queen of Wands, that Aries energy. Courage, confidence, independence, determination. They're very determined. I feel like this person, to be honest with you, I feel like this person didn't expect this to happen. But now that it did, they know what they want. We have the Four of Cups. This person's thinking about you when you're not around. I feel like they fantasize about you. Once they get a taste, they won't be able to forget it. You know, once they got a taste, they became very, very thirsty. Like I said, fantasizing about you. Uh, you know, like I said, it's not just fantasizing about being with you intimately. This person just wants to be around you. You know, they want to soak you in. They dream about you. And like I said, I mean, it starts off very impulsive, but I mean, like I said, they didn't see what was right in front of them. You know, they were drawn in. They were drawn in, and I feel like it's vice versa here because of the King of Swords. I feel like it's a very commanding presence. You notice this person. Not to say this person is, you know, when somebody walks in a room and you just notice them, you, that's that energy. They noticed you. You noticed them. The connection was clear from the beginning. Now, they didn't see how deep this rabbit hole goes, but they're starting to, and they're okay with it. Like I said, I mean, this person, in the beginning, you may not be aware of how this person truly feels because we have the Eight of Swords. Um, you know, it is that self-imposed prison. You know, and I feel like this person is a bit hesitant in the beginning to truly share how they really feel. But I feel like their eyes don't lie. Their actions don't lie. You know, I don't feel like this person lies either. I mean, we have the Queen of Swords. You know, the unburdening, the rite of passage. Uh, they've been waiting for someone like you. They didn't know it was gonna be you. Um, but like I said, I mean, they may not tell you right away, but I feel like it doesn't stop them from coming towards you. You know, I mean, this person has their shit together. They're just looking for that missing piece. The missing piece, they feel like it's you. They feel strongly. But like I said, I mean, they're going to want to get to know you. You know, with that Knight of Pentacles. You know, with the King of Pentacles having their shit together. The King of Pentacles, the man who has everything. Then we have the Knight of Pentacles, slow and steady wins the race. It's that slow and steady energy. You know, it's about getting to know each other. It's about, you know, just because this person wants to tell you very quickly, like I said, I feel this person's falling hard and fast with that Fool card, that leap of faith. They want to take that leap of faith, and they are in their own way, but they're got to get to know you. And I feel like you're going to enjoy that too. I mean, they want to know you. They want to understand you. They want to know why they're so drawn to you. You know, they were under the illusion, like I said, with that Two of Swords, they were under the illusion that it was physical. But once they got close to you, they realized they want to keep coming back. One thing you're going to enjoy about this person is, like I said, they're very honest. I mean, I don't feel like you're ever going to go feeling unwanted with this person. And the biggest part is this person is not like anyone you've ever met before. You know, I feel like you're on the same page. You want the same things with that Seven of Pentacles. I mean, this person gives to you. And you will get everything that you want from this person. You know, you fill their cups, they're filling your cups up. It may be slow in the beginning just because, like I said, I mean, they want to tell you how they feel. They want to share it all with you. But I feel like this person's been hurt before. So they are going to take their time to get to know you. But there is no hot and cold energy with this person. It's always moving forward. You know, this person sees you as someone that they can build a foundation with. You know, we have the Four Wands building that foundation. You know, this person nurtures. They're going to nurture this connection. You know, they have everything they want except for a partner. And that's what they see in you. And like I said, I mean, honestly, I don't know if they thought they were ready before they met you, but meeting you has changed their perspective. You know, we have the King of Cups. And with this, we have welcome to the world of an emotionally balanced man. You know, I feel like this person is very emotionally mature. You know, they didn't really know what they wanted. And it's not because they're a bad person, or it's not because they're, you know, there's this player energy or anything. It's just, I feel like they never, sometimes we don't know what we want till we see it. And now that they saw it, they know what they want, and they can't stop, you know, they can't unsee you. Like I said, this is someone that shows up. They put in the work with that Eight of Pentacles. And then we have as well, I mean, we have the new love. Like I said, this isn't just physical. It starts off intense. It starts off very intense. But we don't have to lose that. It becomes more intense. You know, like I said, new love. This person sees what they want. You know, and then we have the Chariot. I only see this moving forward. You know, there's no looking back here. The warrior drives at night under the crescent moon. No hands on the wheel. He steers by force of will. Nothing can stop the Chariot. You know, there's just this huge transformation coming. And that's what, I mean, we have the Two of Cups as well, which is that strong bond. Like I said, I feel like this person's going to take their time with this. But that's only their words. Their actions and their language, you know, their body language is telling a completely different story. And listen to that story. You know, this person will continuously give you attention. This person, you're going to have deep conversations. This is not just a sexual connection. It may seem that way in the beginning, you know, maybe even wondering if this person, that's all they're looking for. But trust me, when I say that's not what this person's looking for. I mean, it's a nice bonus, but it's a slow and steady energy, but it's always moving forward. You know, even baby steps are steps. This is what this person wants. That family. Someone to be there for them. Someone that they can be there for. You know, it's a very balanced energy. You know, great sex life, great communication, and a lot of love. A whole lot of love. A lot of people don't understand. Anyway, I'll finish this reading. We'll talk about that in my story time. With this person, we have Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I mean, we have Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. We had some fire as well. Sagittarius and Aries. A little bit of Leo. Not a lot of people don't understand, but you'd be surprised how many people don't get it. You know, I had a conversation with a buddy of mine. It was a few years ago. And he never settled down. He's just kind of a player. You know, and don't get me wrong. He wasn't a player as in he played games. He was just a player like he played the field. You know, he would have a lot of different partners. But he was always straightforward. You know, they knew what they were getting into. And we had a conversation one night. I'm like, doesn't that feel empty? He's like, what do you mean? I'm like, you don't have anybody, you know what I mean? Like, don't you want to find someone and build something with them? You know, have someone that is yours and you are theirs. Like, in the sense that you have their back, they have your back. You know, someone you go home to every night, someone that you share, you know, holidays with and go on vacation with and stuff. And he's like, it blew my mind. But he said, I I do, but I'm always afraid I'm gonna pick the wrong one. And he said, you always watch TV and stuff, and they always talk about when you get married, your sex life drops off, and this and that. And he said, but he goes, I like having free spirited sexual relations. You know, I'm like, but you realize that when you get with someone and you have a deep connection with them, the sex is 10 times better. And he's like, what do you mean? And I'm like, well, when you get with someone and you're with them intimately a lot, you get to know what each other likes and what you dislike. Every time you meet someone new, you have to go through that process. But with someone that you're with, they get to know you. They know what you don't like. They know what you do like. They know what you don't want and what you do want. On top of that, when you're with someone that you have an emotional connection with, you know, it's just sex becomes more of a bonding of bodies than just the act. I'm like, when you're with someone that you truly care about, sex is deep. Intimacy. I mean, when you're with someone and you have the sexual attraction to them, you're thinking about them all day. They could send you a picture and drive you crazy without even touching you. You get home and you little innuendos. And at the end of the night, when you're all done, you don't have to go anywhere. You can go to bed. So I know it, but like he said, he said he watched the thing. I'm like, don't watch movies. Don't listen to movies. There's lots of married couples out there that are very much active. I'm sure there's a few that aren't, but I know a lot of married couples that are very active. And I was like, the best part is that you have one person that you get to know, you get to understand, and you have this deeper connection. When you meet someone at a bar, yeah, you have a nice little conversation. If you go home together, I'm like, but it's very empty afterwards. Most times you get dressed, you go home, whatever you do, it's a whole task. But when you're with someone you truly care about, you're thinking about them all day. You could be out with them somewhere, go to the beach, see your partner. She's wearing, if you're a guy that likes girls, she's wearing a nice bikini. Guys are looking at her, it's driving you a little crazy. All that shit is just intensifies the connection. And every time you look at her, you can remember that you're going home with her. But I thought that way when I was young, but TV gives a bad light on that. But it is something much, much more. Sex mixed with love, it don't get much better than that. I feel like pointless sex is kind of, I've never really been a one night stand kind of guy. I don't really remember having any, but just never really, Fortunately for me, I have a partner that I still find her incredibly attractive. And, we still are quite active. I mean, we've been together 15 years. We had 3 kids, and, it's a little bit harder when you get older, but you enjoy it more when you get a chance. It's harder to find the time, but that's the thing, though. It's the intimacy. Sex becomes more than just the actual act of intercourse. It's the build-up. It's the intensity during, and it's the wind down after. But that's just me. Tell me your thoughts. You know, but like I said, with this connection, it starts off really hot, but don't worry. We're just stoking the fire. It's going to get a lot hotter. It's a very intense connection. You know, like I said, there's a lot of fire in there. But it's a nice balance because we have the earth and the water in there as well. So I feel like this is really nice balanced energy. Like I said, this person's not looking. They have what they need, except for a partner. They want someone they can share all that with. You know, they show up, they put in the work. That's another thing I never understood. You know, sometimes when people mistake people that have their shit together as boring. But 9 times out of 10, that's not correct. Just because they know how to get what they want, and just because they work hard, doesn't mean they're not hiding something. You know, they got a lot of time. You know, they have a lot of time invested in building their life rather than partying and doing all the fun stuff. So they've gotten the hard stuff out of the way. They built themselves up. Now they have the means to have the fun. The reason I say that is because a friend of mine, she was dating a guy, and she said it's kind of boring because he gets up in the morning, he goes to work, he comes home, but like he doesn't stay up late, he doesn't like to party. She said he's not that type of guy. And I'm like, yeah, but right now he may seem boring, but in 5 years, when you're ready to have kids and settle down, you know he's gonna have your back. You go meet one of these fun boys that parties all the time. As soon as you get pregnant, you decide you want to have a kid, you get pregnant, fun boy is still out partying while you're home with the kid. Workaholic guy is bringing home, supporting you, taking care of you and the kid. And once he has the house and everything he wants to make his life stable, that's when he gets to have fun with you. That's just my opinion. But anyway, you probably heard enough of me, so be good. Take care. Stay safe.